Hi, I'm Tamara with Wyoming Dutch Oven Cooking. Welcome to our channel today. Of course, we're not in Wyoming, we're out here in this beautiful Arizona desert. We thought we'd do a day hike today and come up here and do some hiking. And we thought it would be a perfect opportunity to do some Dutch oven cooking, something really fun. And you know what that is? It is a quesadilla done Italian style. Yes, if you love pizza, you're going to love this. We have a 10-inch Dutch oven that we like to line it with parchment paper when we're doing something like this. Then you can just lift it out really easy. And what we're going to do for our quesadillas today is a tomato basil tortilla. I'm going to put that on the bottom. That'll be our first layer. Then I'm going to take some pizza sauce. You can either make your own or you can buy it, whatever is convenient. Today, because this was a spur of the moment thing, I thought I would just buy it, the pizza sauce. And also what I did this morning is I went ahead and got everything prepared because of course we're bringing it out here on the desert and it's just so much easier. You can do the same thing when you're up camping and you want to get this all put together. So this morning what I did is I browned Italian sausage, sliced pepperoni, chopped my green peppers, diced our onions, of course, all of our different kinds of cheeses. We got cheddar cheese here. We have got mozzarella cheese, and we have this Italian blend of cheese that we love to get from Sam's Club, which is really good. And what we're going to do now is I'm going to start putting this together. There went the pizza sauce. Here I'm going to put on my Italian sausage. Of course, you know, with pizza, you can pretty much put anything you want on it. This is how we like ours. I'm going to put some wonderful pepperoni. One thing I did forget, which when we do this again, I always do it, and I just forgot it this morning, is fresh sliced mushrooms. That goes great with this. So I'm going to make a nice layer of that. Put my green peppers on here. Of course, here goes our cheese, and you just sprinkle this on. We hope you enjoy this, and please remember to subscribe, hit that like button, and leave a comment. And if you do subscribe, what that does is every Tuesday we put out another wonderful fun video. There we go. And then here's this Italian blend that we just love. It's got Parmesan and it's got 4 different kinds of cheeses in it. Oh, I almost forgot the onions. Boy, I'd be in trouble if I forgot the onions. My husband loves onions. Well, I do too. Okay, another tomato basil flour tortilla, and you just put that on there. This is going to be one fat little pizza. And then what we're going to do is bake this with the lid on, of course, at 350. And we're going to do this for about an hour because we have, you know, like 3 or 4 layers that we're going to have here. And I might not use up all of this meat and stuff that I have prepared, but if you don't, you can always save it and use it for something else. Because I'm always guilty of having way too much, you know. That's how I was raised. More is better. Don't want to go skimpy. We have a little breeze going on right now, which is perfect. And the weather is like 72 degrees. Can you imagine that? And today is Groundhog's Day, February 2nd. Now I'm going to put my onions on. Of course, while this is baking, we're going to do a little hiking around here. There's a mine that's up here not too far from us. We're going to go hike around at that old mine. Wonderful, fun things to do at this time of year down here. We haven't had a lot of moisture, so, and hasn't quite been warm enough for the desert flowers to be blooming, but they'll be coming out soon. Okay, and I'm going to have to kind of squish this down, as you can see, because I want to have one more layer in here. Also, we have Wyoming Dutch Oven Cooking.com, and if you go to that website, it has a wonderful free guide and recipe book. And you can also look at the different kinds of spices and cooking things that we love to use that's on that website. Oh my goodness. My husband just reminded me of something incredibly important. I forgot the olives. See there what happens? We're all normal, I guess. I've got those all ready and prepared here too. So why did I forget them? I don't know. Senior moment, right? Yes, this is going to be wonderful. And this does work great in your oven at home if you don't want to come out and do it like this. It's a wonderful, wonderful camping dish. Everybody loves pizza. I don't think there's anybody that does not like pizza. Is that right? My husband's over there smiling. He could probably eat it every day, but I won't let him. Okay? And you can layer this however you want to layer it. As you can see, I forgot those chopped onions again. How could I forget them? They're so incredibly fragrant. And what I'm going to do here is, this will be our last layer on here, because I've got this 10-inch Dutch oven pretty full. So our last layer, I'm going to put pizza sauce on here. And then the cheeses. And if you have fresh basil, it's really great to put on the very top too. So I'm going to put a few more green peppers. We love green peppers. Actually, we love all the peppers. And I have some more onions here that we kind of like this. I'm going to kind of just pile those on top. My goodness. Of course, we're going to finish it off with more cheese. All right, now I'm going to put the lid on this. We've got our briquettes over here getting all prepared, getting warm. So remember the rule for 350 is how many you put on the bottom. My husband always has to help me with this one. How many on the bottom, dear?
8 on the bottom.
8 on the bottom.
12 on top.
12 on top. And of course you need to keep checking it as you're cooking it to make sure that, try to keep that temperature. All right, there we go. Okay, it's been about an hour and we're going to check this. My goodness, we can smell it and I bet it's going to be beautiful. Here we go. Oh my goodness, look at that. If that isn't perfect. What works really good is, like I told you with the parchment paper, we were able to just lift it out of that 10-inch Dutch oven by the parchment paper and put it on our plate. Sometimes we slide it off, but I put a fair amount of ingredients on here and we're not going to be able to do that. We're going to let this cool for a little bit, let those cheeses kind of set up, slice them, and have a piece of it. So we'll be back with you in about a few minutes. Okay, we let it sit for about 5 minutes and let the cheeses kind of set up. And then you can slice this like a pie and take it up. And as you can see the beautiful layers. Oh my goodness, this looks awesome. Of course, I'm going to have a little bite just to tell you how wonderful it is. Oh my. Very, very good. And very, very simple. Like we told you with pizza, you can add anything you want to pizza. It's whatever you like. And just remember, our motto is great food shared with family and friends equals great times. Thank you for joining us today. We hope you enjoyed this. We certainly are. When we get done eating here, we're going to go take a hike off into the desert here and work off our dinner. Thank you until we meet again.